going to talk to you guys about this product here, and it's actually like a 3-in-1 kind of packaging. So it is the HerStyler Ceramic Trio, and I actually bought this myself. It was not sent to me. I bought it online and I got a really good deal on it, which I was really excited about because normally this retails for somewhere like $380 or something like that. Like if you go to the HerStyler website, you will find this for somewhere between $350 and $390, I'm sure. But I think that you can find it on other sites for a lot cheaper. So I will link down below other sites where you can purchase this exact thing for a lot less than $380. And I know that you can buy this in pink, purple, and then black. It may also come in blue, but I'm not exactly sure. I got the one that's in black just because I think that the packaging is a little bit more sleek. Yeah, and I also got this because you can travel with it. So here in the United States, we use 110 or 120 volts, I think. But in some other countries, their voltage is a lot different. Like I know when I go to the Philippines, I need to make sure that my styling tools and anything that I use is going to have a is going to be compatible with 220 voltage. So sometimes you can get a little transformer, or you can just find products like this one that will convert or have what's called dual voltage. So you want to look for something that's dual voltage if you're going out of the country and you're not sure what kind of voltage system they use. This is great for travel because 1, you get 3 products that are dual voltage. 2, look at this teeny tiny blow dryer that's so absolutely adorable. And I know that it looks like it's tiny and small, but it really does pack a punch. Like I used it today. It dried my hair. I don't feel like it dried my hair in any more time than it normally takes me, but I don't think that it's obviously not going to be like a professional super duper high quality blow dryer because it is meant to travel with. So it didn't take longer to dry my hair, but I will say that my hair cuticle I feel like isn't as smooth as when I use my there is like something flying in front of me, when I use my more professional blow dryer. So it looks like this, and it comes with a concentrating nozzle, which is really great. But when you're putting on the concentrating nozzle, because I think the air blows out so like heavily, that make sure that you actually put it on, and I had to like hit it a few times to make sure that it was on securely because I was using it and the concentrator nozzle was coming off. Okay, so here it is without the nozzle. It also has this little guy right here. You can change it from 120 volts to 230 volts. So when you go out of the country and you need to change the voltage, you just flip the little switch and then it's off you go. It has 2 settings, so it can be on high and on low. There's no like cold air button or anything like that, so you're just gonna have to go with high or low. But I do think that it works really well. If you have hair that's not like mine, like hair that's like more smooth and thinner than mine, then this is gonna work just fine for you, especially if you don't need to use any smoothing tools after that. Like if you don't need to use like a flat iron or a curling iron or anything like that after you've blow dried your hair, then this will work really well. I use it with a round brush and it dried my hair just fine. Next thing that you get is this really great flat iron. It reminds me a lot of a Cortex flat iron. If you guys have seen a Cortex, like the Cortex flat irons are really like heavy. They're not heavy, like my hand is so tired of holding it, but they're really weighted, like they're pretty substantial. And then it also has like the little diamond back pattern that you see. So I don't know if it is Cortex, like if they're manufactured in the same plant or if it's like the same company, or I'm not exactly sure, but they're really similar in terms of what they look like, how they feel, and how they function. So you get, so you have ceramic plates on this, and then there's the on and off switch that comes on there, so you can turn it on and turn it off, and then there's also a temperature gauge. Now the temperature gauge, it goes from 140 degrees, which is the lowest setting, to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, but there's no numbers in between. So if you're looking for something that is going to be, you know, like 300 degrees or 350 degrees, you're gonna have to sort of guesstimate. This does have a really long cord. It has a normal length of about 9 feet, I think. The blow dryer, one thing that I will say is the cord was not long. I will probably say the cord is about, I don't know, maybe 6 feet long or so, which isn't super duper long for a blow dryer, so I was having a little bit of difficulty with that just because of where I have to plug my blow dryer in to use it. But the flat iron works really well. It has the swivel cord just like a professional flat iron does, and has a really long 9-foot cord that was great for that. It has a caution high temperature sign, and then the LED light. Now the LED light does light up when the flat iron is on, but it doesn't indicate when the flat iron gets to like the whatever degree temperature you've set it. So if you're setting it to 450 degrees, you really don't know when it's at 450 degrees. You just sort of have to wait a little bit and then be like, okay, well I guess it's at 450 degrees now. Because a lot of other flat irons, the LED light will blink, like it'll blink a different color or turn a different color, or it'll let you know some sort of way that now it's now ready to use. use, whereas with this one I just sort of had to wait. I think I waited for like 2.5 minutes just to be sure, and I was like, okay, now sounds good, because it just stayed red. It didn't blink or anything like that. But I will say that the flat iron is a good one. I am going out of the country next week, so I will be taking this with me and using it while I'm overseas. Does anybody know what sort of voltage is in Costa Rica? Because does Costa Rica use like voltage like we do, or are they like a different voltage? I'm not sure, but I'm going to take it just in case, because I know that I'm safe with this because it is dual voltage. I find with a lot of new flat irons that whenever I use them, they sort of pull and snag at my hair a little bit. Am I the only one that finds that out? Not all flat irons will continue to do that. So yeah, the flat iron, on this side, like it was pulling and tugging just a teeny tiny bit, like the slightest. And then on this side, it wasn't doing it as much. But I think that that happens with every new flat iron that I buy. I just purchased a new flat iron and it did the exact same thing. So I don't think it has anything to do with this. I just think that maybe the plates are so brand new or something that it has to, I don't know, get used to your hair. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the flat iron. I really do like it. I enjoyed it. It worked on my hair. I used it after I blow dried my hair today to smooth out my cuticle before I went in and started using the curling wand. So here's the curling wand, and the curling wand, this is the very first curling wand that I've ever owned. I've never used a curling wand. I've never purchased a curling wand simply because curling irons don't work for my hair. They do not make my hair, like they just don't work. And so I didn't know if the curling wand would work in my hair, but since it came with the kit, I was like, okay, well, let me just go ahead and try it out. So I flat ironed not flat ironed it like super duper straight, but I went in with the flat iron and smoothed out my cuticle. And then I took the curling wand and then I did my hair today. So as you can see, there is still some curl there, and it actually did hold up pretty well because I did this earlier today. I filmed this video, something was wrong with my card, it didn't work, so now I'm filming the video again. And the curls are still in my hair, they're loose, they sort of give you like a beachy wave type look. I was pleasantly surprised with how this worked. So when I first went in to use the curling wand, I was like, dang it, I don't have like a heat protecting glove, and I need a heat protecting glove. But no worries, because I lifted up the little box here, and lo and behold, there's a heat protecting glove right underneath. So I was really, really happy about that. So I just put on my little glove. If you're like me, and you'll probably burn yourself, then this is a really, really good tool to have, because you have to get your hair like super duper close to the curling wand, at least the ends. So you just take it, wrap it around, and then hold it like super close to the wand, and then your fingers don't get burned. So that was really, really good. I was happy to have that. Now, because I'm so inexperienced with the curling wand, I did burn my face. So I burned my chin, which you probably can't see like around here because I covered it up with foundation. And then I also burned my ear, which you can see right here is a little bit red. So there's a little redness right there because I burned it. And I also burned my big toe because I dropped it on the floor and my toe was right next to it. So I burned my big toe on the curling wand, but that's okay. I survived, you guys. Don't worry, I survived enough to tell the story, and now I'm giving you a review on it. So the curling wand worked out really well. I was surprised by how well it actually worked in my hair. I didn't use any hairspray or anything like that, so that's probably another reason why the curls fell. But you can see that down here below, you know, there is like, some of my hair is like straight now, like it's not as curly, which is fine with me. Like I think that, you know, it sort of gives it like a little bit of texture, but doesn't make it look overdone. So I'm really, really happy with that. I like all of these products. I'm really excited to be able to take them to Costa Rica with me and use them there, because I know that no matter what the voltage is, this is gonna work. If you guys have used the HerStyler Trio or any of the HerStyler products, let me know down below how you're loving them, because I'd love to know, because I really do. I've only used it once, so I guess this sort of is like a first impressions type of video, but I do think that I will like them for a long time. Like I don't think that I'm gonna stop liking them anytime soon. So let me know down below if you guys have used this, or if you guys recommend any other like flat irons or dual voltage type things that are really useful so that other people can know. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a really great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye. What I do is I just spray it onto the spoolie